from FXFigure YouTube channel, and today I have again question from Hamad and related to MT4 MetaTrader platform. Actually, the question is, how accurate is MT4 strategy tester? So if we go to the view and choose the strategy tester, or press Ctrl+R, we will see testing platform for MetaTrader platform. So if you have any kind of expert advisor, you can, set your experts properties, you can choose a period of testing, you can put a currency, which asset you want to test, you can check the model, and then you can run and check how your expert advisor works in the past. However, as you can see, the expert advisor testing is crucial, very easy, but the problem in space is how accurate it is. So a lot of strategies you can find on internet. It's very good on demo account in strategy tester, but when you run on a live account, you have a problem, etc., etc. So in this video, I will talk about some of that expert advisors and the problems that we can have. And what is the catch here is that MetaTrader 4 platform has the problem in strategy testing with spreads. So you can set the fixed spread, and it's a good idea when you test some expert advisor. And if you use, for example, a zero spread account, you can set spread to be 3 and 4 and test your system, and you will be almost okay. There will not be any kind of problem. The problem is if you test an expert advisor that create orders by tick, and if that expert advisor generates a lot of trade. So if you do that, you can have problem because the spread calculation is not, brilliant. And I will tell you why. Even you have a zero spread account and only, for example, 0.5 pips or 0.4 pips, 0.3 pips per round or something like that. Even that, during the US session and US session overlap, the moment when the market is very active, in that moment, even then, you will have some kind of additional spread, even your zero spread account, because the brokerage companies, they protect themselves, and during the news they put little bit variable spread, so you have a almost zero spread 95 or 9% of the day, but this 5 or 10% day you will have some kind of spread, and this is the most expert advisor very active in that moment, and because of that you will have the problem with your expert advisor, because in real trading, see this, for example, results will be much worse than this. I run my expert advisor on 15 minutes time frame, and this expert advisor is relatively good, but the problem, if I run on a live account, I know results because I tested using MT5 too, and I saw that there is a problem with the spread at some moments and everything, and the results are a little bit worse. So what is my usually main idea when I backtest expert advisor MetaTrader 4? First, I like MetaTrader. So there is no so big difference between MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. I like programming MT4, and there is no problem with that. Usually, when I test expert advisors, I'm testing expert advisors using the model open price only. This is the fast way to analyze. And I'm opening and close my trades based on the bar. When the bar is closed, I close my trade, or when bar is open, I open my trade. So even this strategy can be very good. Of course, I have rules, I have additional rules and everything. Later, when I trade in a live account with by tick, not by bar close, etc., the results will be bad or a little bit better. It's not important. What's important is if the strategy is not losing strategy, it will be fine. Actually, expert advisors, usually when you run them, usually it's much better when you trade manually, because when you trade manually, you can close your trade. Sometimes if you see that the target, you cannot touch the target, miss 1 or 2 pips, you can close the trade. You will have a lot of missing opportunities when you use expert advisor advisor in real trading. This is my experience all these years. Expert advisors are very good if you use, for example, 20, 30, 40 expert advisors in trading. And this situation is completely different. This is completely different because if you use this kind of trading strategy, when you have a lot of expert advisors and all that expert advisors fill the holes from the others, this can be very profitable. For example, you know my very example that I very often repeat. You can have the strategy to buy on support and sell on resistance, but you can put the expert advisor to buy on resistance and sell on support, of course with additional rule. And then you will have two completely different expert advisors, and all that expert advisors together will give you better drawdown and better profitability. And this is very important. Of course, you can make a lot of different expert advisors. When you make combination of them together, overall drawdown will be less, profit will be cumulative, and then you will be profitable. So in the cases when I want to check the strategy for manual trading, in that case I like to test it using the open price only. I don't care if the profit factor is 2.1, 2.5, 3.1 or something like. Just I want to see is it profitable or not. How many trades can generate this kind of strategy? Is it too much? Do I need to add additional rule or not? Something like that. And of course, when I want to do every tick and create a strategy, it's very precise, and I want to make combination with other expert advisors. In that case, when I do that, I try to do that on MT5 if I want to see the really spread, or I will do that on MT4, but like I said, I will be ready to have few percent worse results trade. So on the answer, MT4 accuracy is not good as it should because we're missing spreads. However, if you have a zero spread account and you create, for example, put it here as a spread 5 or something like that, and test the strategy, it will be almost that. So overall, MetaTrader 5 is better for testing. However, MT4 sometimes easier for gramming, maybe because I'm old school, I don't know. On the end, accuracy is a little bit worse than MetaTrader 5. So this is it. I wish you a great day and bye bye.